underway. The Washington Redskins are gonna go one-on-one with the Carolina Panthers, and it didn't say anything about an X-Factor quarterback, which leads me to believe that Cam Newton either is not on the team or is injured. As when they come out on the field, it'll be Cam Newton on the field. Interesting, if he probably still has an X Factor. Yeah, they just didn't show him. So Cam Newton. They showed Christian McCaffrey, who is a, him and Leonard particularly the players to watch today. As McCaffrey gonna start off with a huge run, 9 yards. Told him that was a huge plan. 7-5. It's not a terrible record. Washington, they're not looking bad. They can finish 11-5. That's a great fucking.
They're happy as well. Big time game. Going quickly out wide to Moore.
They lost all their games in a row, as DJ Moore will get a gain 1 or 2, and this will be 3rd and 5. So you usually play, obviously, the Colts or the Colts Redskins, trying to stay alive, trying to make the playoffs, trying to make something happen. As looking midfield, it's nothing open, and Nick gets to him. Sacked. And just like that, Matt Pilardi will come out and punt die football. Cam Newton couldn't get anything done, and Bryce Love will try his chances at a kick return. Bryce Love trying to make some magic happen down to the die 36, and here comes in die rookie who's getting a hell of a lot of reps this season, Shane Buechele. Shane Buechele takes the snap, rolling out, trying to find something, and he's got Jeremy Pinky. He drops it. He was played by Shane Buechele, got out of the pocket, made the throw, just the catch wasn't made. Missouri 2nd and 10. Shane Buechele picks it up a first down. So far, so good. He's looking damn good today. Obviously they've had their thoughts about him. They benched him at one point, as that's overthrown. And oh, it's a play by Justin Ross. Gets rid of it. Saves a punt right there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
He's gonna fake it right there. Looking for Justin Ross. It's picked out of bounds. Buechele puts himself in a position where, they got to go for it now. 3rd and 10. Takes a dive snap. Looking, gonna step up and nowhere to go. Sacked. Kawan Short sacks him. And after last week, not a lot of people think they have it in them to punt or to, bench him, but
especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride. And they go into
okay, what a punt, pinning punt. Trust Way pins him at die 1 yard line. Cam Newton will take over at the 1. What do you look for? You got to get him in the back, or you got to get Christian McCaffrey in the end zone, and McCaffrey picks up 5, but damn near was 99. Damn near was 99, as he's gonna go 5 wide already. 6 yard line. Has some breathing room. Gonna go 5 wide, and it's gonna be caught. Marshall can't force it out, and McCaffrey looks to die. So far,
Situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14.
I wouldn't say Washington's playing better than the Redskins, but it's kind of looking like it, as DJ Moore last week. Not a terrible season for him. The one thing you got to look at is the 3 touchdowns. That's holding him back, It's making him not look very good, as this is going to be Christian McCaffrey, and Nick gets him in the backfield. He wanted to hold Dylan Moses with her. Dylan Moses filled the hole perfectly. Great gap assignment. He has to go outside, and defense made that one to perfection, as this might be a shot deep, and no, it's a sack. Montez Sweat sacks Cam Newton, and Matt Pilardi will look to get rid of this one in his own end zone. This is one of those, you gotta one step and punt. He is a boomer. Bryce Love's gonna take it back, and Bryce Love, not at the 47. You know, he was trying to get into midfield. You know, they started with good field position last time a little bit. Today, again, gonna hand it off to Darius Geis. No, hope he can get something going. He almost has 1,000 yards this season. He's had an incredible season so far. 2nd and 7. Hand off again. Geis, nowhere to go. It'll be a 3rd down in 3 or 4. Jamie Shaylee looking to throw. He's got Justin Ross, the rookie, who has been very quiet, being, you know, the guy that they drafted oh so high. Has not really done anything spectacular. Shane Bushaylee takes the snap, steps up. Bushaylee trying to get something open, nothing, and that will be a sack. 2nd and 15. Bushaylee takes the snap. Shane Bushaylee looking for Chris Conley, incomplete. 3rd and 15, and now you've got to look for, you're looking for a 1st down here.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here.
You're gonna send Darius Geis out. Oh, miscommunication from the offense. Bushaylee's gonna run. Shane, getting the edge, and he's got the 1st down. I wouldn't necessarily say this man has a scrambling ability, but he showed one there. He maneuvered out of the pocket, got to the edge, decided not to, you know, slide. He was going for it all, and what a play. He crosses, 1st down. Now looking for Justin Ross, incomplete. 2 for 7. Passing wise, he's not been there. There's Shane Bushaylee on 2nd and 10. Gonna go play action. Looking for Chris Conley, and it's snapped. I do think they have the receivers, you know, make plays. They just got to, you know, learn how to use them. Know how to use them. As 1st and goal. Gonna hand it off to Darius Geis, who has been struggling today. 3, 4, 6, and you know, you got to think about it. Washington, they're a throwing team. They throw the football. You know, that's obvious. 2nd and 7 from the 7. Gonna give it back to Geis. Down to the 2. 3rd and goal. Shane Bushaylee takes the snap. Looking. Diving in the back of the end zone. No, he will not be. Luke Kuechly. You know, this guy watches film and makes a great play. Kuechly. Kick is right down the middle. McManus is up and good. Washington 3, Carolina 0. As Justin Ross, you know, they got to get this Dawson man in the game. He hardly plays. Ah, shit. Oh. As 3 to 0. Carolina, you know. Cam Newton's looking to, you know, make a long drive, you know, take most of the 2nd quarter and get a touchdown. You know. Get the lead. It's a huge hit by Williams. It's a phenomenal catch by DJ Moore's 3rd of the day. They're going to target him a lot as being the top receiver, you know. Cam Newton with only three touchdowns, you know. They're trying to get him more, as looking for anything. He's throwing out Landon Collins. And Landon Collins makes dive play deep. And now he's in the zone. Shane Bushaylee, 1st and 10. Takes the snap, looking, gonna go for Jordan Reed. A gain of 4. 4 for 10. Shane Bushaylee, you know what they got to do, though. they've got to continue to throw thus. I mean, that run game with Darius Guys has not been there. So, Bushele gonna give it to Chris Conley, and Chris Conley looks to pick up the first down, and he does. Nice play by Chris Conley. 7-yard rush. This is gonna be Geis, and he gets popped. He has not been able to run very well today. Alright, here we go. Bushele gonna pull it. Gonna roll out. Looking on the run. Oh, he's got a guy, Paul Richardson, but he cannot make the die throw. Third down. Shane Bushele on third down now has to make a play. Oh, he's got Darius Guys in the backfield. Darius Guys. Oh, he's a yard shy. And the smart thing to do here is punt it. Get the ball out. And that's gonna be in the back of the end zone. Touchback. And Washington Redskins will put faith that they can make a stop. Willard and Collins in the zone. As that will be Curtis Samuels, who will get 2 yards. So. Actually, Glenn Collins only need 10 to get him out of the zone. That's crazy. And a nice play by Nick. What a wrap up. This dude is slept on as 3rd and 6. Gonna look to throw. He needs something, and Newton is sacked. Montez Sweat gets to him as Washington's gonna call the Dyer. First time out. Keep the die. 2-minute warning. Some extra time. That's a boomer. Bryce Love gonna take Darius. 38-yard line. They punted at the 39, so they're damn near where they were a minute ago. As 2:26 to go. So snap looking is getting on Bucky Hodges. Everybody knows Bucky Hodges. His career's never exactly taken off. Here we go. Deep shot for Jeremy Sprinkle. It's picked. Jeremy Sprinkle had a beat. A nice play though to get back in front and pick it off. And Carolina Panthers are back in at 3-0. Zip. Ian Thomas gonna get one and a gain of 4 and out of bounds. That's not terrible. A gain of 4 is not terrible, especially when you get out of bounds. Moving the ball and you're helping getting first down. You just need a field goal to tie it, so you're not looking for too much. Your defense is playing phenomenal. They're playing lights out. And that's not what you want. Dylan Moses, 3 touchdowns last week. He gets 1 this week. This dude might have more touchdowns on defense than our quarterback has throwing. Dylan Moses has got to be Defense Player of the Year in the NFC. I refuse to believe that he's not going to get it. 10 zip. 10-0. As that's a huge play. 2-score game. The offense couldn't do it. My defense does. And Carolina's saying, you know what? All right, now we'll get the ball down the field. We got to score now.
Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. He and his team, they had a
I might move to the Colts division after all.
Time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions.
Here we go. Looking. Oh! Off the hands of Cole Holcomb. Second. Damn. Cam Newton almost threw a pick on thy first play. Here we go. Gonna go to Ian Thomas, and he's down the field. Oof. I don't know if they're gonna give him the die first. They're gonna give it to him. He stepped out. It's very controversial there, but they're gonna give it to him, which is fine. as Cam Newton on 1st and 10. Newton takes it nice snap off the die hands of Dylan Moses, almost second of the die game. And I think he tied it up for record, so he broke it today. He's just trying to, make a record that can't be broken. 2nd and 10. Looking on the edge, and they caught Cole Holcomb slacking the rest time. Curtis Samuel makes the play.
At midfield, 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
First. 10. Gonna go underneath. Ian Thomas. Oh! It's on his feet, but he fumbles it. Carlton Marshall on it. He's got a lot of blockers, and he's gone. What a play! Ian Thomas. Which should have been like a 3-yard gain, turns into a 10-yard gain, but a huge fucking hit from Dylan Moses. Carlton Marshall's there as well, picks it up. And, I don't think he takes it back, but the blockers he had in front of him, he gets a fumble for a 6. And the Austin defense, for being 7-5, they've only had one game. They had -1 points against the Giants. Other than that, they've been scoring like 25, 30 points defensively for fantasy. They have the greatest defense in the die league. It's incredible. And that's picked by Dylan Moses. And Dylan Moses, 2 pick sixes today. What has happened? This game was 3-0 with under 2 minutes to go. And now with a minute to go, it's 23 now 24-0. 21 points put up by defense. Incredible. Cam Newton is on his 3rd pick right there. I mean, he almost threw his 3rd Dylan Moses, and now Dylan Moses had incredible forced a fumble, 2 touchdowns. My goodness, this man is the greatest player in the NFC, in the NFL. He should probably get MVP. Let's be honest. As that'll be a timeout. Ian Thomas held on that one for dear life. Working that as 2nd and 1. Kadam. Newton. And that's picked by Dylan Moses again. And Dylan Moses got room. Christian McCaffrey gets him at die 1. At die 1, he was so close from taking a 3rd pick 6. 3 picks today. Almost 3 pick sixes. Stops him at die 1-yard line. It's Shane Bushele. Gonna go underneath to Bucky Hodges. And Bucky Hodges doesn't get a lot of playing time today. But Dylan Moses' touchdown will be taken from him. Crazy.
Coach talk about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the.
All right, I gotta read this real quick. As incredible for Dust defense is forced 4 picks in 1 half. Like, dude, it's unfair. This defense is unfair in the Dust league. Dylan Moses is going to become the highest paid defensive player in NFL history. There's no doubt about as that almost picked by Carlton Marshall, as that's going to be a 1st down, and that'll take Dylan Moses out of the zone. Should it? Not really. I think this thing should have reset. I mean, Big six says. Looking down the lineman. That's gonna be a tight end. And Bryant makes a play. First down. Has 13 for 19, 102 yards, and he technically only has 3 incompletions.
Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed.
Here we go. Takes the dive. Snap as Marshall can't take him down. Dylan Moses will finish it. Die tackle as Panthers after their fifth fucking turnover, starting to get going. As damn, Holcomb cannot take him down, and Carlton Marshall will take it out barely from the first. So tackling's been an issue by his linebackers. Marshall and Cole Holcomb have missed tackles. Thus drive at 2nd and 1. Cam Newton looking, he's gonna find DJ Moore first down. 20 seconds at die 23, and they're going out of bounds very well. You know, they have a chance to do something here. Cam Newton's got to continue to look at Dye's sidelines, though. That he will, but a huge tackle inbounds right there. As Fuller will get it inbounds. Graham good, no. Oh, shady from the beginning. 11 seconds left. 31 died 3, and you know this game is going off television, you know. We'll see you at our next game, because we'll see you guys if this game gets any closer. But you know, at halftime they're gonna switch the channel, or they're gonna switch teams that you can watch, because this is
this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Shane Bouchele wanted to throw it up. Washington. Shane Bouchele is sacked. 31 died 3, and you know they're gonna try something like insane, you know. Try something that nobody would see coming as Shane Bouchele gonna fake it there. He tries to get rid of it, and he's sacked by Brian Burns, as Washington are going to halftime with a 31-3 lead. But if you think about it, this offense has put a touch on the board, but they were at the ones. This offense really hasn't put any of these. These points on the board. So you know, and on the Colts franchise, we have an explosive offense that you know scores. This is not the case here. First and 10. Shane Bouchele going deep, giving Justin Ross a chance. Incomplete. That's one thing that they loved about this guy. He's not scared to throw deep, obviously, you know, but like going 3 and out because of deep balls is not something that they want to do either. As coming off a comeback route. Oh, nice play by Chris Conley. Who I believe is on a 1-year contract. Who you know is going to get a contract extension for a show. I think he's played pretty good. The thing that I'm thinking is, like, one reason why we wouldn't give him a contract extension is because if you look about how well he passes a hole, you know. That's a terrible read by Bouchele, and that's going to be a pick 6. I'm benching him. I know I don't like switching quarterbacks, and I think he's our quarterback, but there's only one guy that has not seen high field yet. 3rd pick for the Panthers. And right there, 31-10, 21 points lead, and they'll kick it back off to Washington. You know, Bouchele's not played the greatest game, you know. That pick's one of many. Bryce Love, nowhere to go. Down at 21. As Bryce Love not only seen a lot of carries as well. You know, here we go. Gardner Minshew, the man, the myth, the legend, is going to start this game. Going to start for the first time since his rookie season. We'll see if they keep him in there. We'll see what they do with him. As Gardner Minshew takes a nice snap. Minshew rolling out. Minshew magic. Looking for Pinky. Oh, one thing you got to take into consideration is that's a down. Fortunately, it's third down and long. Gardner Minshew takes a nice snap. Looking way too short. 31-10. 4th and 5. And Minshew can't do nothing with the foot with the football. They'll punt it away. Oh, terrible bounce for Redskins. They'll start at die 20, and it'll be 31-10. Cam Newton, you know, got three on the support at the end. At the end, looking for something else. Is Grace Marshall's tackle, not Dylan Moses. And, you know, they're gonna have to game tackle Christian McCaffrey. He's a hard guy to bring down. You know, there's not a limit this man won't push himself to. As that's gonna be a screen, and they were going out towards him. DJ Moore came in towards him and lost a yard. So that didn't work. Third and 10 for Cam Newton. 5 wide. You know he loves us formation. Oh, it's a fumble. Landon Collins forces it, and Carlton Marshall was on it. 2 fumble recoveries today. That was almost a pick. He couldn't get there. As guys have struggled all day. Gardner Minshew takes a nice snap. Minshew looking picked. Brian Burns gets that's what it is. You know, Carolina would probably be leading this game if, you know, Washington had the godliest of defenses. As McCaffrey, oh my goodness, McCaffrey! If he wouldn't have gotten hit from behind, he was gone. Incredible. 31-10. Cam Newton gonna hand it off to McCaffrey. And, this time, 6 rushes, 11 yards. He's having the type of game that, you know, there's guys having that. I'm surprised they've kept him in check this much. I mean, this defense is getting better as the season progresses. As going to go underneath. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be forced upon. Only 4, only 2 incompletions, 4 of them to the other team. So that's polarity. Going to kick this one up. It's going to be deep, but it's Bryce Love nowhere to go. Die 16. So.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return.
So as
come the offense as they take over.
So we'll see how they play this one.
And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive
here we go.
Interception.
And it looks like Dwayne Haskins. They're gonna give Dustman another chance at QB. Another chance at.
Looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up.
We'll see how
does.
this
This
goes. We'll see that's what they think. As guys gonna go in motion, gonna come back. Ball Richardson gonna go in motion. Haskins takes the snap, gonna go to Geis, and Geis will pick up a couple on you. Remember, Dwayne Haskins, you know, Geis really helped him out by taking the pressure off him. I wonder if that's the type of thing they're trying to do here. I wonder if, they had success with him. Is that what they're trying to look for? For more success with him. Looking for, oh, he came back towards it. And Washington will punt this one right back. That's a boomer. So they're going to have Christian McCaffrey come out and take it because, you know.
Look for the big shot. Be smart. I think they did exactly that play. Get the first down.
Not some team, you know. Christian McCaffrey trying to say he did something today, you know. They're trying to get this man, you know, some yardage. Somehow somebody trying to give him an in-die game and 7 rushes for 13. You know, he's not even averaging 2 yards a carry. You know, they're trying to somehow get him involved, you know, punt returning. And they're not about receiver here, you know, they're just trying to get this man the ball. Anyway, as 89 yards, not have a terrible game. Like the grab, 3rd and 6. It's been a defensive 3rd quarter. Washington has not done much. Cam Newton. Gonna give it to McCaffrey, 4th quarter. Die first down, and Dylan Moses seen a guy deeper. He had to go for him, you know. He had to let that dump off go, and you know, it's one thing that sucks when, you know, you've got to get pressure. Cam Newton's gonna let it roll. 8 minutes to go. You know, I don't see them, if it comes to the 4th quarter, them not going for it. But I think in any scenario they go for it. As looking, Nick sacks him. 2 sacks on the day. He gets to Cam Newton, and Cam Newton goes down. 2nd and 19. Gonna play a little bit deeper, you know. You don't want to play too far on him, you know. You're looking to make a stop here, and that's dropped. Dillion Mosias drops a pick. 3rd and 19.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he comes back with one.
They go deep, and he's got 9. 4th on 10, and at their own 36. I think Carolina knows, you know. Does offense have to shred this defense apart, and they got to go for this. And Newton doesn't have a chance. Jonathan Allen makes a sack. 31-10. There's Minshew magic back into that game. You know, they're trying to close this game out. You know, trying to get this offense to do something to close it out. And Minshew sacks. Brian Burns.
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him.
And do you think they went too early into, you know, looking for a quarterback? Like, you think that, you know, they were too early to ditch what they had as guys in the backfield? I mean, what do you think? Do they think we were too early to, you know, give up on our guy, or did we make the right decision? Did we make the right call?
Pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do.
Listen, Darius Guy South.
That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stepped him behind the line right there. They obviously
Minshew looking and throwing another pick.
It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. So they get the takeaway, but that's just
no. I think when they come out here, you know, you're gonna see an entire different offense. You know, what they have tried today has not worked. That's pretty simple, you know. They've gotta get newer receivers in die game. I mean, you know, Paul Richardson had a pretty good game, like middle or beginning of the season. Hadn't done anything today. You know, and stuff like that. I don't think they have the playmakers in the right positions or something. Something's not going right. As looking, what a snag! DJ Moore, 1st down. You know, they have their offense. They've had so many chances to stop him as 1st down and 10. That's a pick by Dylan Mosias. That's his 4th of the day. He had 4 last week. Those dudes just killing defenses. As there we go. Gardner Minshew's in the game. You know one thing we did not do? We didn't. Or not Gardner Minshew. Mohamed Sanu is in the die game, and that's what you got to start thinking. This is a disastrous. You know, they've got they've got Mohamed Sanu at quarterback, and he's gonna have a QB draw, nowhere to go. Sacked. Gerald McCoy gets him in the backfield. Yeah, it's Tevin Coleman. They're just trying to put an offense in, you know. They can move the ball in this last couple minutes, you know. Trying to end that's the game, you know. They're trying to. Tevin Coleman gonna get 4. 3rd and 8.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far.
Mohamed Sanu is gonna run it. Mohamed Sanu is gonna be shy, but that's a needs to run at dive 5. They're gonna come out and kick dive field goal. Brandon McManus. Oh, slipped in the right corner. 34 dive 10. You know, that's something Washington struggle with. Points offensively. And I think they had actually no drives. Good, because all their drives started from 25 and ended in long punts. So, Dylan Moses back on the dive field. Cam Newton's obviously worst enemy is Nightmare. Going to be in bounds to the. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And this will be an incompletion. I thought Ian Thomas was about to snag on Dylan Moses, but no, Dylan Moses, nice swat. Dylan Moses is a dog, dude. He's formed himself into one of the greatest receivers to play the game, or middle linebackers to play the game, and make that number 5 for him. Dylan Moses, 5 picks on the day. 5 picks, 6 tackles. This man is a menace.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork.
There's Mohamed Sanu.
Is he getting fooled by what he's seeing?
I'm gonna run it again and a gain of 2. 2 rushes, 10 yards for Mohamed Sanu. And you know what they're going. They're going to. They're gonna try to, you know. Somehow get Tevin Coleman the ball and get Mohamed Sanu in open space, and that's the goal here. As Mohamed Sanu's gonna run down the dive field to 17, and you know every play it's either he's running it or you know he's gonna hand it off. And right there was a perfect example of the type of day he's been having. So we're up 1st and 10. Mohamed Sanu gonna go 5 wide. Mohamed Sanu is gonna run it. They're trying to take out his hands and nowhere to go for Mohamed Sanu.
Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with.
2nd, yeah, no.
Play the run on your way to
Mohamed Sanu, hand off to Tevin Coleman, and Tevin Coleman is going to go down to the die 1. 2 rushes, 20 yards.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there.
He's in the backfield. They're all over him.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center. But
2nd and 9. Or 2nd and goal at the die 4, not the 9. Dwayne Haskins. They hand it right back off to Tevin Coleman, and back down to the die 1. Dude, he just can't punch it in. It's on 3rd and goal. You know that they're gonna try to punch this one. Anything they'll snap this ball. Mohamed Sanu. Coleman trying to get the die edge, and he can't. That will be the die game. 34-10.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is
Washington.
on 4th down from the right hash, and this is just a chipping.
Win it 34-10. Couldn't punch it in, you know. They're trying to do, you know, trying to score, but trying to show Carolina, you know, that makes a great play, you know. Thursday we get destroyed. That's the play that's gonna make your team feel better. As man, oh man, Washington has some troubles at the offensive position on 3 quarterbacks right. Ushele, Minshew, 1 for 4, 9 yards, 2 picks. Ushele, 8 for 18, 2 picks, 69 yards, 44%. Haskins had the greatest game, and Sanu came in and ran for the most yards on the day. Ushele, Tevin Coleman had 5 for 15. Obviously, we need 2 for 20 minutes.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
Aiden Conley, DJ Moore had a great game. Aaron Fuller, Conley, Jordan Reed, Justin Ross had 1 grab. Guys, Bucky Hodges. Blocking, any pancakes? Nope. Sacks. FID still continues as 10 total tackles. 10 for Moses, 6 solo. Tackles for loss, 2. 5 sacks for him, 2 for Montez Sweat. Nick had 2. INTs, 5 for Dylan Moses. Brendan Jones had 1. Landon Collins had 1. Brian Burns had 1. Dante Jackson had 1. Rashawn Golden had 1. And that was it. So nobody on our team had Landon Collins, and Dylan Moses had picks. Dylan Moses, 3 pass deflections, led that game. Landon Collins forced 2 fumbles. And 2 touchdowns for Moses, 1 for Carlton. What a game. Moses is gonna get MVP or gonna get player of the week again. There's no way he goes back to back, you know. He broke the record with 6. I think he tied it with 4. And he's 1 shy of his old record. Is look, Tevin Coleman is gonna go up because he's gonna start next week, but Dylan Moses is only on 86 overall. Overall, plays like a 99. Montez Sweat will move to linebacker, dude. He's just getting too good to play D-line. Like too fast, he's too athletic, too athletic to play D-line. I think he he needs to move out of that position and go to linebacker. Tevin Coleman on 82 overall. I'll probably get the start next week. Carlton Marshall, 73 overall. AutoZone. Ron Christian Sr., 71 overall. He's still going to get a start. Connor Millard. He's only seen a lot of reps, but does see him once in a while. 68 overall. Does he still have the speed that I think he has? Yeah, 79, 75. Yeah. I don't know why. I keep saying to myself, I don't know why he's on that team. As if you go look at it, stats-wise, or 32nd passing, Dwayne Haskins is... I think he'll go back to starter, honestly. Him and, Shane are right there. And Haskins on more picks. He's more throwing more touchdowns. I just don't know, dude. I don't know. Look at you guys, Felipe Franks, but there's people like this. Like, he's not a lot of picks. I don't know, dude. Rushing, Geis is terrible, but he may not finish. He couldn't get anything going. Total tackles, 102. Moses is in second. Picks, 19. He's in first. Pass deflections, 14 for Quandre Diggs. I'm assuming that he's got to be pretty high on MVP. 7th. Jerry Judy's up there. Josh Jacobs, Lamar Jackson, Jonathan Taylor. Saquon's winning it right now. Coach of the year, no Sean Moreno. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon. Defensive, Dylan Moses. None of our guys deserve to be up here. Guys is 7th. 2 of our guys honestly deserve to be up here. We're dogs. Rookie of the Year, Justin Ross is 5th. Defensive is none of our guys. QB, none of our guys are up here for show. Guys is 3rd best running back, but I'm not gonna have him play running back. I'm not gonna resign him, I don't think. I think we're gonna hit the market for a new running back. So After that game, I wouldn't re-sign Darius Guys. I wouldn't pay him what he wants. I think if we already paid him, I don't really know. Yeah, I think we've already paid Darius Guys. We paid Mohamed Sanu a little bit. He's had a big role for our team, so give him a mil for a year, and he's gonna resign. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, like button as hard as possibly can. And I really, no, I was see you guys.